One word can hide 8 centuries. Moor is often used as if it named one race, one nation, and one unchanging empire. It did none of those things. To follow our route from Africa into Europe, we have to open that word and put the people, places, and centuries back inside it. In the year 711, an army crossed from North Africa into the Iberian Peninsula under Tariq ibn Ziyad. Its forces included many Amazigh North Africans, often called Berbers in older sources, alongside Arabs and other Muslims. Within years, Muslim-led armies controlled much of Iberia. The territories under Muslim rule became known as al-Andalus. But look closely at the map. These borders changed repeatedly, and Christian-ruled territories remained in the north. So who were the Moors? The safest answer is that the word changed with the people using it. Medieval European writers applied versions of it to North Africans, Muslims in Iberia, Arabs, Amazigh people, and sometimes other dark-skinned peoples. It could describe geography, religion, ancestry, an enemy, or an outsider. That makes Moor a historical label, not a precise modern ethnicity. Some people called Moors were Black Africans. Others were North African Amazigh, Arab, Iberian, or of mixed ancestry. One word cannot honestly flatten them into one race. Al-Andalus was not one government, lasting unchanged from 711 to 1492. An Umayyad emirate arose at Cordoba in 756. In 929, Abd al-Rahman III declared a caliphate. That caliphate collapsed in 1031 and fractured into competing taifa kingdoms. Later, the Almoravid and Almohad dynasties, both rooted in North Africa, ruled major portions of Al-Andalus. By the 13th century, the Nasrid Kingdom of Granada was the principal surviving Muslim-ruled state in Iberia. Each period had different rulers, borders, alliances, and conflicts. The peninsula also became a place of extraordinary intellectual and artistic exchange. Arabic scholarship helped carry and expand work in mathematics, medicine, astronomy, philosophy, agriculture, architecture, and poetry. Jewish, Christian, and Muslim scholars worked across languages, and translations circulated knowledge into other parts of Europe. Cordoba, Toledo, Seville, and Granada became important centers at different moments, but exchange did not mean permanent harmony. Cooperation, hierarchy, taxation, persecution, war, and forced movement could exist in the same society, and conditions changed from one ruler and century to another. While Iberia changed, Africa was not standing still. North African dynasties governed from cities such as Marrakesh and connected Iberia to the Maghreb. Farther south, West African states and merchants built their own political and commercial networks across the Sahara. Gold, salt, books, ideas, and people moved through routes that no Iberian kingdom controlled alone. That second clock matters. Al-Andalus was connected to Africa, but it did not represent all of Africa, and Moor did not describe every African people. Over centuries, Christian kingdoms expanded southward through wars, alliances, tribute, and conquest, later grouped under the term Reconquista. In 1212, the Almohads suffered a major defeat at Las Navas de Tolosa. By the mid-13th century, Granada remained the last major Muslim-ruled kingdom in Iberia. In January 1492, Granada surrendered to Ferdinand and Isabella. Muslim political rule ended there, but Muslim communities did not simply vanish that day. Conversions, coercion, resistance, migration, and later expulsions continued long after the surrender. Now the map is clearer. Moor does not name one timeless Black nation, and correcting that does not erase Africa from European history. It lets us see North African power, diverse Muslim societies, and real African-European exchange with greater precision. The next question is economic. What drew Mediterranean powers toward the gold routes crossing Mali, Songhai, Morocco, and the Sahara? The next episode changes the route. Follow the timeline.